The much-anticipated horror movie Piranha 3D opens in theaters everywhere this Friday, and it may make you think twice about going in the water again. We are joined now by two of the actors in this big-name cast, Jerry O'Connell and Kelly Brook. Good to have you with us today.
Hello, lovely to speak to you.
Thank you.
So, Jerry, we're going to start with you first. You know, a lot of actors, I've asked them before, why'd you take this role? And a lot of people say it's because of the script. So when you heard Prehistoric Piranhas, did that do it for you?
You know what? I wanted to do a 3D movie. It was a 3D movie from the get-go, unlike a lot of these films which are converted into 3D films. And I gotta tell you, alongside with knowing I was gonna be working with Kelly Brook, hearing that Richard Dreyfuss was gonna be reprising his role from Jaws in Piranha 3D, I knew it was gonna be unabashedly gory and fun.
Well, and let's go back to the 3D, and I hate to state the obvious here, but clearly they weren't real piranhas or we wouldn't be having this conversation, right?
Oh, they were real. They were real.
Oh my gosh.
That's the kind of actors that Kelly and I are. We only work with real prehistoric piranhas. For
actors, when you're dealing with things that aren't there, what's key to kind of making that work? Because I'm sure that's a lot more difficult than dealing with, you know, real life animals and things like that.
Well, we had to deal with scuba divers that were dressed up with green gloves on, and they would basically just pinch us and drag us under the water and do whatever they could to make our lives really uncomfortable.
Can you imagine there were a group of men that we worked with whose job it was to put on fluorescent green gloves and pinch Kelly Brook?
I'm sure there was a very long line to do that, I'm sure.
Oh, man.
Now, we're interviewing your co-star, Elizabeth Shue, on Wednesday, so I was wondering, you know, do you guys have any behind-the-scenes, you know, things that happened with her that maybe we should ask her about or tease her about?
Listen, that girl looked good. That girl was in shape. That girl made me motivated to go to the gym and lift some weights. Kelly and Elizabeth have most of the stunts in this film, and I'm not even kidding you. They really have the brunt of all of the stunt and action sequences.
Tell us about some of those stunts then, Kelly. I want to hear it.
Most of the film I'm in a red bikini, so there's one particular scene where I have to shimmy across on a rope between two boats, and because I had a bikini on, there was no way to hide my harness. So basically for 3 days, I was just clinging on for dear life.
Well, I'm sure it was pretty intense. Can't wait to see that scene in the rest of the movie. Guys, good luck with it. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
You know, I would have gladly put on those little green gloves. I'm bummed nobody asked.